Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel and welcome to part 2 of the DC apartment tour videos, right? So we are apartment hunting in DC. If you haven't seen part 1, make sure you go watch that video. It'll be on the screen or in the description box somewhere. Go watch part 1 before you come to this one and watch part 2. So in this video, I'm gonna continue taking you along the tours of the different apartments. And I'm gonna need you guys to please excuse my hair. I literally got caught in the rain because the shippers, the movers were coming to pick up my car and they couldn't pick it up at my apartment complex because there wasn't enough space for the trailer. So I had to drive somewhere and stand in the rain because I don't have an umbrella because my apartment is empty because I'm moving. So anyway, we're just gonna please excuse my hair because I literally came home from the rain and said, let me film this intro for you guys for this part 2. I'm still gonna likewise be doing my cameos and coming in and telling you my thoughts about the different complexes. So let's go ahead and jump into the video. So this complex, I was definitely intrigued by their lobby, which is like, as you can see, this little arcade type looking thing. So that was interesting. That was cool. I also was walking to, this was the actual property that I had on my list. Like if you watch the first part of this video, I told you that one of the ones I toured, which I think was property 3, wasn't on my list. This one was the one that was on my list. I wasn't too impressed with the clubroom. Like other luxury apartments that I toured had much better clubrooms. This one was kind of just like these functional, it was like very functional, right? These seating, these chairs. Inside that room that we just passed did have like a pool table and a TV, so that was cool. However, I will say that this apartment that you guys are about to see was one of the prettier ones. Like the amount of sunlight it got was just so gorgeous. So this was the first bathroom. I think it was a half bath if I'm not mistaken, but it's right on the left as soon as you walk in. So I always like half baths because who wants to share their bathroom when visitors come, right? So that's a huge plus that wasn't the case for me. This was the den, right? And so the den, I liked that it was bigger than the other ones. Like if you looked at the other ones, they were kind of just very tiny. This apartment had floor-to-ceiling windows as well as a balcony, and it's industrial style and very open. I love the open concept. I did wish, however, that it had like a bar or just some type of like center console or like kitchen table or like movable island, just something, because the way it's set up, like if you look at it, the only counter space you have is like essentially cooking counter space. So if I decided to live here, I would have to buy my own like kitchen table or something along those lines. And yeah, that wasn't the best. The rooms were good in size. And again, the windows, like the natural lighting, I was in love with. Y'all, when I walked into this closet, I was in love. This is by far the biggest closet of all of them that I have seen. You already know that I love the double sinks, the bathtub, the bathroom, but I was obsessed with that closet. I mean, like I keep showing it to you. Look at the size of that closet, okay? So I did like this apartment. I didn't know how I was feeling about the industrial style. Let me know what you guys think about that. I really wasn't sure. Really wasn't sure if I liked it. I did like that the view was, a little bit of the water and just like that open parking lot. So that was that first complex in this one, that first apartment. This is the second apartment. This one, I believe, was a 2-bed, 2-bath. So this is this first bathroom. And again, it's because obviously it's in the same complex, very industrial style, and also a good size, right? The 900 square feet and I think it was around like 3,500. But look at the light, look at the rooms, look at the floor to ceiling windows. This closet was not as big as the previous one, which was the 1-bed, 1-bath. But, it did have, because it has that second bedroom, it wasn't that big of a deal because I could use the 2 bedrooms. But look, guys, look at this living room. The floor to ceiling windows literally went across the entire living room. So I really liked that. Like I really liked that. And this one also had the island. Like you see there, this one had the island that the other one didn't have. This is the second bedroom. Again, floor to ceiling windows. I was completely obsessed. And again, double sinks in the bathroom. So I was really loving this. I was feeling this complex at this point. It's 2-bed, 2-bath. The floor-to-ceiling windows, all the natural lighting. It had the kitchen island. I would have the 2 closets because of the 2 bedrooms. And you guys know the second bedroom would just be, for me, used as an office. But I was just obsessed at this point with all this natural lighting and the floor-to-ceiling windows. My only downfall with this one was that it didn't have a balcony. It didn't have a balcony, and I really enjoy just sitting out on the balcony in the mornings, eating my breakfast. It's just kind of relaxing. It's just like a space to kind of sit down and unwind. Now, the major downfall of this building, this is the rooftop. Y'all, this is the rooftop. Look at this grass. Are you kidding me? You put this big old plot of grass when you could have put a pool. Guys, and this is a new building. This is a relatively new building. I think she told me it was built in like 2012, 2010. Like it's, you know, maybe even more recent than that. It was a new building. And the fact that you put that big old plot of grass because you want to be lazy or you don't want to get the permits or whatever it is, whatever the case is, when you should have put a pool is beyond me. So the other thing about this complex that I didn't like, and that's why you don't see it, is because it didn't have a gym. Like, so you have no pool and no gym, but these beautiful apartments, y'all. So I was torn, right? Because I love the apartments, but no pool and no gym is just crazy work. Crazy work, guys. Okay. So I was upset for sure. Complex number 4. Okay, so I really liked this one. I really, really, really liked this one. I loved how much space it was. It was so much space, and I don't remember off the top of my head, but I think both of them in this complex, in complex number 4, was over 900 square feet. So I love that it gave you a lot of space. And also too, I really liked in one of them, I think it was the 2-bedroom. Did you see that closet? Okay. One of my like non-negotiables is a walk-in closet. So I really, really like that. I love the floor-to-ceiling windows. I talked about this in part 1. I love getting the natural lighting. It's gorgeous. So I really, really liked these apartments. My only downfall with these apartments was that they didn't have a pool or a gym. And it gets cold in DC. And when it's cold, I don't want to leave my apartment. So I don't want to have to leave my apartment to go to the gym because then I won't go. Okay. So I need a gym and a pool in my apartment. So that was my only downfall with this one. So at this point in the game, apartment complex number 2 from part 1 and this one are probably at the top. Okay. So let's keep going. Let's jump into complex number 5. So at this point, I'm on complex number 5. If I called the previous one 3, I'm sorry, I meant 4. But this is the lobby of this complex. It was nice. It's not the best lobby that I've seen. The lobby in complex, I think it was number 2, and the lobby in the next complex that you guys are gonna see was better than this one. This complex, like most of them, are pretty close to the stadium, as you guys saw, because that's the area that I'm looking.
You have your TV on the wall to the left, your water view. You have 4 grills, 2 to the right, 2 to the left.
2 to the right. Oh.
There, seating along the rooftop all around.
So seating all around. Okay. I love this water. This is the pool. It's like a flat pool. It's nice. It's pretty. Nice view.
It looks like they're setting up every weekend. They have a DJ that comes up.
Like the apartment complex has a DJ?
No, he's a resident.
Oh. Oh, that's nice.
It's a great time. You said the first October 31st. And if the weather is good to us,
That's nice. Then you'll keep it open longer.
Crazy.
That's nice.
Wow, that's nice.
This is very, very nice. I'm so glad you guys have balconies. When I was looking on the website, like I said, I didn't click it, so I didn't know like you guys had balconies.
This is the balcony right there, man. So the one with the green grass.
Oh, that's... So on this one, I'm already feeling a little bit better. I love the previous complex, but this one, when he takes me to the rooftop, I'm already more happy because there's a patio and there's a pool and there's grills and there's seating areas and just all that good stuff that the previous complex did not have. And so feeling a little bit better about that. Okay, coat closet.
Coat closet is to your left.
Oh, that's linen, and this is a separate coat closet. Okay. And this is, must be the bathroom. Okay, I'll come back to that. Okay. So, it's the kitchen. It's nice. View of the stadium. It's a nice view. Living room is nice. This is the first bedroom. Looking at other apartments. Walk in. Closet. The lighting is not that great in here. Okay. Okay, this is the second bedroom. Oh, the second bedroom has the balcony. So the second bedroom connects to the balcony. Primary bedroom does not. This is the second bedroom bathroom. This must be the closet. Yep. The balcony is the stadium. It's nice. Very nice. This is the 2-bed, 2-bath. Nice apartment. Oh, I like this. Yeah. This is the 1-bedroom den. Just hot. Okay, this is. I like this better than the 2-bedroom actually. I like how it's very open. The kitchen is separate from the living. So I liked this apartment. I like the water view. I like that, again, you're not looking at other apartments. I was at this point feeling this apartment a lot more than the previous 2-bedroom. And also of course the previous 2-bed, 2-bath was more expensive in like the $4,000 range. And this one I believe was like in the $3,500 range. I liked the openness, and the finishes in this one also were white, like the kitchen finishes and the finishes in the other one were brown. So I was feeling this one definitely more. Double sinks, I love double sinks. This is the bathroom. Okay, this is supposed to be a 1-bedroom and den. Yep. What's here? Oh, that's my bathroom. Oh, this is the den. Oh my gosh, this is so nice. This is like very nice office space. And then extra closet. That's nice. So it makes up for the bedroom closet. I like this. So this complex, I was feeling it so far. You're gonna see it pretty soon. We're gonna go into the gym. The gym had, club room first. This was one of the nicest club rooms, and you could rent out the club room for, I think, like a 2-hour minimum and then an hour like after that. So I did like the club room, like I said, because I do sometimes just go hang out down in my club room. This complex also has events, and I think it's like bi-weekly or monthly events. I don't remember. So in addition to the rooftop, this is their courtyard. The courtyard is very nice. Seating area, grills, just lots of stuff to kind of relax and chill and all that good stuff. What's up there? It's a restaurant? Oh wow, they're connected to 4 different restaurants. This is so pretty. Really like this. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. So now we have the gym. The gym was one of the nicest gyms. It also was 24 hours. It had the yoga room, which was very cool. Just like I think the second complex also had like a yoga and cycle room. And again, like you're looking out into the street with this gym. So that was nice. I overall, I liked this complex a lot as well. So pretty. Complex number 5. So I really like this complex as well. So this one, now I'm starting to feel good because I've done a few that I've liked now, and I'm not like, oh my gosh, do I have to do more research and add more to my list? I liked this apartment complex. This one by far had the best amenities. Did you see that gym? It had a yoga room, okay? The gym was gorgeous. The rooftop pool was really nice. I like how they had grills on top, so on the rooftop and down in the courtyard as well. They have all the amenities. All of these places have like pretty decent amenities, unless I said they didn't. But so this one arguably though had the best amenity, just like again, size of their gym, the pool itself was nice, the rooftop pool, that one was pretty similar to the one before, to apartment complex number 4. But I really liked this. The apartment itself, I also really liked. I loved the size of the balcony, and I liked the amount of natural light it got. I also liked that it had that second bedroom that I'd be using as an office, because some of the ones that I toured, as you saw, it was more like a nook and not an actual office. So I like that it was like an actual second bedroom. And then even though my only like downfall with this one though was it was under 900 square feet, so it was like 858, which, you know, it's smaller than I liked, but I think the apartment complex did look a little bit larger than that 858. So yeah, now let's jump into apartment complex number 6. So this was the 6th and final complex. I liked this lobby. It was very expansive, and they also had like, you know, just actually stuff kind of around the lobby. Like you see these rooms to hang around and sit in, the kitchen, it's like whatever, pool place, like shuffleboard. So all of that was nice. It's a pretty good lobby, and this is actually their club room as well. So their club room, normal stuff, seating and a TV. And then actually from here, I think she took us to all of the amenities first, if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong. Yes, so the gym, just like all the other ones, is 24 hours. This gym is not as nice as the previous one or the second complex's gym, but the rock climbing wall was interesting. I think that's what that was. They don't rock climb, but you know, it is what it is. The apartments here, so the apartment that had a move-in date that aligned with what I was interested in didn't really line up with, you know, what I was looking for. So with this first apartment complex, this is the den. And as you can see, it's just like, it's not really like a room, right? It's not like, it doesn't have a door, it doesn't have an enclosed space. And you guys already know by now, natural lighting is huge. So I hated these 2 split windows, like absolutely hated them. Like there was no way I was going to stay here. Also, again, you have those brown finishes in the kitchen, which again, not my favorite. So, you know, not definitely kind of crossing this one off my list mentally, but other than those things, the room itself was nice and the apartment building itself was nice. It did have a huge walk-in closet, which was also nice, but she does show me another apartment that was much better than this one, and that's the one I'm going to take you to in the second year next.
This does come with an upgrade. Some of our residents have left behind light fixtures. If you don't like the light fixture, we can always remove it.
Okay.
But it does come with it. This is ours, standard. It's adjustable shelving. Some people prefer to have a door. We do allow you to install a sliding door if that's what you choose. But this is just more of an open plan.
I like it. Very nice.
All adjustable. And then last but not least, the bathroom. All of our bathrooms have the LED light around the mirror, which is really nice.
Yes, it is.
And then we do have your washer and dryer behind the door.
So this second apartment in this complex was definitely a little better in terms of lighting. It was about 1,000 square feet and $4,000 something dollars. You see, like, it doesn't have that split window, but it's still just not my favorite. I still wasn't feeling like, oh my gosh, like, yeah, this is great. And this apartment, I believe, was on the 4th floor. And so what she was saying was the one that I would take or would get would be on the 5th floor. And so it would be above that tree line, which is what I'm showing you. But I still was like, I don't know about all of that. The finishes in this one were a little bit better. Like, it wasn't like the dark oak, it was the lighter brown, and some of the cabinets were white. So I was like feeling a little bit better about that. The rooms were a decent size, but with just the one windows, it was like, again, like, it's such a small window. And I was like, okay, I still don't know. Like, you're saying it's going to be above the tree line. And also, like, I said it was a decent size, but it really wasn't. That's because that room, compared to some of the other ones, was not that big. The closet, though, was actually what I should have said was a decent size, and the bathrooms were also pretty decent. I did like the built-in shelving and kind of like the extra space. So you see, like, the bathroom, it did have, I think, that LED light, which I liked on the mirrors, because some of the bathrooms didn't have the mirror lighting. And they had the washer and dryer in the bathroom. I guess that's fine. I've never had that before, but I guess it would be fine, because you can, like, keep your dirty laundry in there and stuff. And then she wanted to show me this thing that was under the cabinet, so that was cool. So now finally we go into the third building the third apartment that's in this building. And this was the best one out of all of them. It's over 1,000 square feet, about 4,500. The floor to ceiling windows. What I did not like was that you are looking at other apartments. And she was trying to say, like, oh, you have like the partial water view. And I'm like, barely. It's all the way over there in the corner. Like, you're really looking at other apartments. And the good thing about it was this apartment, their windows, like, you couldn't see in from the outside, and she did show me that. But, like, I mean, still, you're looking at other apartments, and that means you have limited lighting to come in when the sun is rising and when the sun is going down. But, it did get light during the day. So it's definitely not the worst of all the apartments I've seen. The apartment was spacious. The rooms were big. The lighting was nice. The walk-in closets were cool. This was, I believe it was what was it? Was it a 2-bed, 2-bath? I think so. A lot of extra storage space, and overall, I wasn't too upset about this one. But the other thing with this one was that it wouldn't come available until like about 2 weeks after my move-in date, and so that really wasn't something that I was super, super happy with. But I was considering the building or the apartment, because I did like the building. It was floor to ceiling windows. The cabinetry was okay. Like, at least it wasn't the dark oak. Overall, like, nothing too terrible. Also, you can see that the rooms as well had the floor to ceiling windows, and that was nice. Once again, still looking at other apartments, but it was, at this point, this isn't the last complex. And so I'm realizing I have to eventually come and say, like, okay, what am I willing to give up? What am I not willing to give up? And kind of start making decisions from there. So you guys can, like, start thinking about which one do you think I choose from part 1 and part 2, or which was your favorite? The pool in this complex was nothing out of the ordinary, right? It was kind of similar to the other one that I had just seen. Just like kind of the straight line. People were out there chilling. The views from the pool are nice. I feel like it's your standard rooftop. It did have your grills and everything along those lines. So that was cool. The complex overall did have everything that I was looking for. Okay, so this apartment complex I really, really liked, and the leasing agent was super, super nice, and she knew her stuff. And by this point, my phone had died. She went out of her way to look for a charger for me. So like just great customer service, which is what I expect when you're in these luxury apartment buildings. And the apartments themselves were really, really nice. I loved the floor to ceiling windows. These two apartments were definitely on the higher end of all the ones that I toured before. The amenities were nice. The gym and the pool that you guys saw, those were nice as well. And so I really liked those. The gym wasn't as nice as the previous one, but still nice enough. Like it had all the stuff that I use and need. The apartment itself, I don't like that it didn't have a view. So some of the other ones had better views than this one. Like if you looked at this one, I'm looking at another apartment complex building out of those floor to ceiling windows. And like I have to go look over off into the corner to see any type of real view. Or like the other ones, like apartment complex 2, 4, and 5 had like actual views, right? Like either I was looking at the water or I was looking at like more of like open area. This one, I'm literally like looking at another apartment complex. So definitely a downside. The other downside was this one, was that I would have to push out my desired move-in date because the ones that I was interested in didn't come available until like 2 to 3 weeks after I wanted to move in. So that was the other downside with this one. But that actually takes me to the end of this video. So I hope you guys have watched both part 1 and part 2. Let me know down in the comments below which complex is your favorite and which one you think I should go with. And I will see you guys on my next one. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and hit the bell button to turn on the notifications whenever I post. Follow me on social media. My business social media is Topping the Curve on everything. And my personal is Sephora Gray Esquire, ESQ for short. Thanks guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.